The Galactic Council had seen thousands of civilizations rise and fall. They had documented species that burned themselves into extinction, empires that conquered entire star systems, and ancient beings older than most stars. But humanity was classified as harmless, primitive, emotionally unstable, technologically inferior, or so they believed. It began when a scout vessel from the Xi-4 Dominion entered the Sol system. Their scans showed a divided planet, thousands of languages, hundreds of nations, constant conflict, easy assimilation target, the Xi-4 commander declared. Earth was marked for peaceful domination. But humans detected them, not through superior technology, through curiosity. Within weeks, Earth's scientists had reverse-engineered fragments of alien transmission leaks. Military alliances formed overnight. Former enemies united under one silent understanding. We survive. Together. The Xi-4 returned with a fleet. They expected surrender. Instead, they found something else. The first human defense ships were crude compared to alien standards. Bulky, angular, inefficient. But they had something the Xi-4 did not calculate. Unpredictability. Humans weaponized asteroids, converted mining colonies into railgun platforms, turned satellites into kinetic bombardment grids. The first battle above Mars lasted 17 minutes. It changed galactic history forever. The Xi-4 lost 3 capital ships. The Galactic Council was shocked. How? They asked. The answer was simple. Humans adapt. As the war escalated, humanity did something no species had done before. They shared technology globally. No patents, no ownership. Only survival. Fusion breakthroughs happened in months. Quantum communication networks spread across the solar system. Civilian engineers became war architects. The Xi-4 realized too late. Earth was not divided. Earth was restrained. When the second fleet arrived, they found orbital shipyards surrounding Jupiter. They found soldiers who volunteered knowing the odds. They found scientists who slept beside reactors. They found civilians who refused evacuation. The war expanded beyond Sol. Human ships entered Xi-4 territory. Not to conquer, to end the threat permanently. The turning point came during the Battle of Proxima Gate. Outnumbered 5-1, the human fleet did the unthinkable. They shut down their shields. The Xi-4 thought it was surrender. It was bait. Human ships detonated controlled microsingularity charges, collapsing space lanes and trapping the enemy armada. Half the Xi-4 fleet was erased from existence. The Galactic Council called an emergency summit. Their conclusion was unanimous. Humans are not prey. They are not reckless. They are not weak. They are dangerous. But humanity did not seek domination. When the Council finally contacted Earth, expecting aggression, they received a simple message. We defended ourselves. We do not seek war. But we will never kneel. Silence followed. Then something unprecedented happened. The Council offered humanity membership. Not out of kindness, out of respect. Because the galaxy had learned a lesson written in fire above Mars. Underestimate humans. And you may not survive to correct your mistake. And, somewhere in deep space, a young alien cadet studied human history. World wars, revolutions, exploration, sacrifice. He asked his instructor one question. Why are they so resilient? The instructor replied. Because they evolved on a death world. And survived it. And from that day forward, the galaxy no longer asked if humans were dangerous. They asked how to stay on their good side. The galaxy had underestimated humanity once. It would not make the same mistake twice. Months after Earth joined the Galactic Council, tensions grew quietly. Not all species accepted humans. Some feared them. Others resented how quickly they advanced. One civilization in particular, the Virelian Collective, saw humanity not as allies, but as a future threat. Unlike the Xi-4, the Virelians did not rush into battle. They studied, they infiltrated trade routes. They intercepted human communications. They analyzed psychological patterns. And then, they attacked where it hurt most, not Earth, its colonies. The first strike hit Titan Station near Saturn, a research colony. Minimal defenses. Thousands of civilians. The attack lasted 6 minutes. When news reached Earth, something changed. Not panic. Focus. The Human Defense Coalition activated Protocol Iron Resolve. Within hours, civilian fleets were converted into armored transports. Mining lasers were weaponized. AI-driven defense drones deployed across every colony. But the Varelians had one advantage. They fought without emotion. Humans fought with it. The Battle of Titan's Shadow became a legend across the galaxy. Human pilots flew outdated fighters directly into advanced plasma cruisers. Engineers remotely overloaded reactors to create EMP bursts. Colonists refused evacuation, instead reinforcing defense grids. The Varelians calculated 92% chance of total human collapse. They were wrong. Because humans did something illogical. They counter-invaded. Not for conquest. For deterrence. A small human strike team infiltrated a Varelian command world. Instead of destroying cities, they broadcast one message across every Varelian network. We can reach you. We choose not to destroy you. Do not mistake restraint for weakness. For the first time in recorded history, the Varelians requested negotiations. The Galactic Council watched carefully. Humanity had proven something terrifying. They were not only capable of war, they were capable of controlled war. Strategic, measured, merciless only when necessary. But in the darkest regions beyond known space, something older had noticed. The ancient observers, a species so advanced they had not interfered in millions of years. Until now, because humanity's rapid evolution broke every known galactic projection model. And they asked one question. What happens if humans stop holding back? The ancient observers did not fear war. They feared potential. They had watched countless civilizations rise slowly. Humanity did not rise slowly. In less than a century, humans went from planetary species to interstellar power brokers. Their adaptability defied predictive algorithms. So the observers tested them. Without warning, a star near the outer human colonies destabilized. Artificially, millions faced extinction. The council panicked. The observers remained silent. Human scientists immediately detected the anomaly. This is engineered, one physicist whispered. For the first time, humanity faced an enemy beyond technology, an enemy manipulating physics itself. Evacuation was impossible. There was only one option. Innovation under pressure. Within 72 hours, human engineers constructed a stellar compression array using dismantled warships and asteroid cores. It was unstable, untested, madness. But humans specialize in madness, under deadline. As the dying star began to collapse into a supernova, the array activated. Instead of exploding, the star stabilized. The energy was redirected, harvested, converted. The galaxy watched in disbelief. Humans had just prevented a stellar extinction event using improvised engineering. The observers finally revealed themselves. Colossal vessels, dwarfing moons. Their message echoed across space. You were tested. Humanity responded with calm defiance. We do not exist to be tested. For a moment, tension gripped the stars. Then something unexpected happened. The observers withdrew, not in defeat. In acknowledgement, their final transmission was recorded in every galactic archive. Humans are not a variable to be controlled. They are a force to be respected. And from that day forward, a new doctrine spread across the galaxy. Do not threaten Earth. Do not corner humanity. Do not assume they have limits. Because if survival demands it, humans will rewrite the laws of physics. And this time, they may not choose restraint.